Hey guys, it's Jay. I'm gonna tell you guys my coming out story. Okay, so I was like 5 when I noticed I like girls. I didn't realize it though. I was small, so I was like, oh, that's not normal. I'm supposed to like boys, but I felt uncomfortable wearing girls' clothes too, so I never wanted to wear dresses or anything. My mom pulled dresses out, I used to cry. But as I got older, I always looked at girls, and I kept telling myself that was bad. Like it wasn't good because I grew up in a family that knew church and stuff, so I thought it was wrong. So as I kept getting older, I looked at girls more, and I thought it was bad. So once I hit high school, like middle school, high school, my 8th grade year, my beginning of freshman year, I came out to everybody in school and stuff. I was like, oh, I like girls. Never said I was a lesbian or anything. I just said I like girls. So I told my mom when I was like 15 that I liked girls. She didn't like it. She argued with me, said it was a phase and everything, that I'm not a lesbian, but I never said I was a lesbian. I just said I like girls. So all my friends knew, they were cool with it. They like already knew. My aunts and stuff already knew. They're like, oh, I knew since you were little that you like girls. So it was cool. It was just my mom. My sister didn't like it at first, but then she got used to it. So my sister, she's not really my sister, but she's my sister. I told I used to live with my sister, her wife goes, and it never clicked to my mind until like 3-4 years ago because I was in denial, and I just never really paid attention to it, like nothing at all. Like I didn't pay attention to it. So her wife goes, Jay, I think you're transgendered. I was like, nah, what are you talking about? No. I was like, I'm not. And then she goes, you don't. She's like, everything you do is like a male. And thinking about it, I never said I was lesbian, so it kind of made sense. So I was like, no, I was in denial. I was denying it. I was like, no, not at all. She goes, well, you don't shave your legs, so kind of makes sense. You act like a guy and everything. So I was like, nah. I was like, it's not even like that. I was like, nah. Sorry. I was like, no, it's not. So, like, 2 months later, I go to her house. I moved out already. I go to my sister's house, and I sit there. I was like, oh, I need to tell you guys something. She was like, what? I was like, oh, I'm transgender. And this was like 3-4 years ago. She goes, I already knew, you didn't even have to tell me. So I was like, alright, cool. I was in counseling since I was like 16, because my mom thought there was something wrong with me. Me and my mom didn't get along because of it. She didn't like the fact that I like girls. She thought it was a phase. She didn't like the idea. I told my dad. He was cool with it. My dad was fine. He was like, I already knew. My brother was cool with it. He jokes around with me. He goes, oh, you're like a brother I never had. So I haven't told my dad I'm transgendered yet. My sister knows I'm transgendered. She's fine with it. And which is a good thing, because I thought she would take it as my mom, but she hasn't. Which is a good thing. I was in counseling since I was 21. So 16 to 20, for a couple years. Because my mom thought there was something wrong with me. I wasn't normal. She used to tell me all the time, oh, I had a dream of you marrying a guy, you having kids and everything, and I used to get mad. Me and her used to argue about it, and she would always ask me for grandkids, and I would just avoid it and everything, and I'm like, oh, I don't want kids. She'll be like, oh, why? I was like, maybe one day I'll adopt. I don't want kids. I'm too young. I'm 23. she just kept ranting about it, and then she started to get used to me. So I told her I was transgendered. She flipped out. I told her like 2-3 years ago that I was transgendered, and she didn't like it. She said, "Oh, you're gonna waste all that money to get surgery and everything to want to go back to being a female." But no, I know what I want. So ever since then, I haven't brought it up to her again. So she thinks it was a phase, but I'm gonna bring it up to her soon. But that's basically my coming out to her. I always knew I was a little boy since I was younger. Just a hard time with my mom, because my mom didn't like the whole idea of that, and she thought I was in a phase. We used to argue and everything. But she didn't like the fact that me telling her I'm transgendered, I'm a boy. So that bothered her a lot. And some parents take it better than others. Because when I told a couple of my friends' moms, they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. If that's what makes you happy, then I'm happy for you." And I was like, "All right, it's cool that I could get support from other parents and stuff like that, which is a good thing." Yeah, it's hard because it's my mom, the lady that gave birth to me. The person I thought, like, regardless if I'm happy, she'll be happy too. And no, it doesn't work like that, but it hurts, but it makes me stronger. I'm not gonna do anything stupid, like understand suicide and stuff, but no, that has never crossed my mind. That just, me not coming from a accepting mother just pushes me more that this makes me want this more. Like, I want to be happy. It just makes me stronger. But basically everybody accepted me, just not one person. And hopefully she'll eventually come around. But it's my coming out story. Next month I'm going to the doctor's. I have 2 doctor's appointments, so it'll hopefully start off from there. But everything is good. So it's my coming out story. I hope it was good enough. Hopefully you guys liked it or whatever. But it's Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good day, you guys. Bye.